time in the community you love, visit NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
940 Wins. Driven by OffLeaseOnly.com, the nation's used car destination.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
The IRS says there's a number of benefits to filing online, but this year, with so many people dealing with mail delays across the nation, it's perhaps especially useful to file electronically, as spokesman Eric Smith explains.
In most cases, the slowest way to get a refund is to file on paper.
Hey, Steve, you ready?
We're ready to go, bro.
Speed up a refund.
We're at like 50 seconds here, brother.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, given without direct deposit, you're still waiting on the mail and the receipt of a paper check. It's not just a way to speed things up, however. There's a clear security benefit when e-filing. The IRS explains mailed-in returns are an opportunity for identity thieves, some of whom raid mailboxes.
Let me get a mic check from you there.
Testing.
Joe.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, cool.
Guest also.
Yo. All right, ready to go?
No, man, I'm going back home.
All right.
Knucklehead.
Who do we have on first segment?
I sent you a list, Eric.
You did?
Check your phone.
You just sent it.
The same as you let me share it.
Miami WZTU-FM HD2. Miami Beach. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now number 1.
I haven't got a text yet.
940 Wins. Miami Sports and iHeartRadio station.
It's time for the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
To me, there's nothing better than to spend all of my time out on the water.
With waterman Eric Brandon.
Cause that's where I get my kicks, out on the water.
And extreme angler Joe Hector.
Hey, it's my residence.
Call your resident fishing experts, Eric and Joe, at 866-801-0940 and get hooked up.
You know where we'd be spending our weekend?
Brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs. Need a truck? Call Gus Machado Ford. Need fishing tips and tricks?
Out on the water.
Call the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Hey, Saturday morning. Rocking this bad boy.
It's here. We're here.
Back doing our thing, dude.
Yep, man. Phone.
You're yelling at me already, Gray? Turned my phone down? Really? Start my day off with you yelling at my ass already? Seriously?
What are you doing over there, man?
I'm trying to get my act together, bro. Don't be making me feel bad by yelling at me already.
I like that jacket.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Like your gun hider.
You like it?
You're hiding the howitzers, man.
Well, it's a schmedium, so it's not really a hider.
Oh, it's a schmedium?
It's more. It still gives you that look. You know what I mean? So.
Anyway, man, great show going this morning as always. Eric back in the studio for Ricardo, mixing this thing down.
Okay.
The crazy man, Gray, of course, flying the ship.
Yes, sir.
Behind that wall of flame right there.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. And so I know a lot of captains, Joe.
Right.
Have not fished in the last couple of days. The weather's been brutal.
Yeah.
A lot of captains are not fishing today because it's like 8 to 9 offshore.
Oof.
So we want to be topical and have something to talk about in the program.
Yeah.
And you and I brainstormed about this with Gray and thought about fishing fails.
Really? Fishing fails?
Fishing fails. Things that happen bad to you, Joe.
Yeah.
And Steve. Like
quite a few.
You've got a hook to your thumb.
Right.
Hook to your foot.
This is a breakfast show. Come on, man.
Sissy boy, calm down, will you? Okay. You get a gaff in the leg. You fall off a boat.
Yeah.
Things happen, man.
Sure. Happens to everybody.
And everybody in the audience can relate to something like that happening to them. I'm sure you've got a moment or two, right?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Anything just topical first to mind that might just...
I would honestly...
Come on, Gray, man. Really, dude?
I would say my worst experience was when I still lived in New Jersey, and you got those striper fishermen on the beach, right, during the fall and winter, and freezing. So I used to surf.
Okay.
So we were out surfing and had the wetsuit on, the whole spiel, but there's striper fishermen lined up.
Yeah.
Which isn't too smart on my part. So I keep drifting into their kind of domain, you know?
Gotcha.
And I'll never forget, I felt this weird tug on my foot, and I kind of like grabbed onto my board. I honestly thought it was a shark or something bad, especially in Jersey. They're right off the beach there.
Yeah.
And the water's so cold this is perfect. The water is so cold, you don't have that feeling like you normally would have, so you're kind of numb everywhere.
I got you, yeah.
I got pulled under. I grabbed onto the board.
Yeah.
My heart went into my throat. I thought I was literally done. I thought I was going to die.
And
then I started... the pull was kind of weird now where it was coming up. So I look at my leg, and there's a hook, a circle hook with the barb straight through my foot.
No way.
The big circle hooks.
Yeah, no way, dude.
I don't know what the heck this guy was fishing for other than striper. This hook was massive. Through my foot.
Yeah.
He was reeling me in.
Yeah.
My buddy is yelling at the guy to stop reeling, man. Stop reeling.
Damn.
The guy can't hear them, so he's still reeling me.
Wow.
And then finally he sees my buddy, and oh my gosh, man. Then coming in, he had to like hold me like a little baby. I'm like all curdled, and I felt like I was going to pass out. And
you got the hook out, obviously, I'm sure.
Oh, in the hospital, I had to go in the ambulance. It was
man.
It was nuts, man.
So it's fishing fails today.
Why didn't you play like some sad violins while Joe goes on the whole thing?
Yeah. Hey, Joe, guess what?
What?
The man sitting next to you, he falls off boats that are on shore that aren't even moving. Not going to say any names.
I can't even dispute that because I've done that several times, falling off boats in parking lots. But we'll go there some other day. Okay? Maybe later on. Meantime, he's got our cap on. He's waiting patiently on line number one. Jimbo Thomas of the Thomas Flyer. Jimbo, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. That was a nice story.
You like that?
But, I don't think we have enough time for me to tell a fraction of my stories. This show would have to go on for about a month, I think.
Well, before we wrap up the segment, give us a quickie just thought before you leave us this morning. But it's been tough otherwise, Joe. You've seen this wind blowing like a bear, dude, for days.
Oh, man, it's been nonstop. Yesterday was crazy.
Crazy.
There was gusts of it had to be 38, 40.
I've got Gorilla Glue hairspray on this morning, dude. This ain't moving for nobody.
Your hair does not move.
It ain't moving, Jack, for this wind. Ain't nobody moving this bad boy, Wow. So, anyway.
It's amazing.
Jimbo, how's your week been, man? What's been going on, dude?
Well, we've had a good week. We had nice weather up till yesterday. And honestly, it was blowing really hard, as everybody knows. But it was rough, but it wasn't as rough as you would think. Yep. Unfortunately, my guys saw that NOAA forecast that was saying 11-foot seas. And that was true, but if you were out looking for swordfish, but out of where we're fishing along the edge, it was probably 6-foot seas, which is not common by any means. But I did not make it out yesterday or today, unfortunately.
Right.
But we were out all the rest of the week. The fishing's been pretty decent all week. We've had sailfish pretty much every single day, and they bit like crazy yesterday with that wind, and I suspect today will be the same.
Okay.
There's been some blackfin tunas showing up. We've had big kings. We've had kings up to 30 pounds this week.
Nice.
We've had a number of them in the 20-pound range.
Big.
And a lot of bonitas. So it's been good fishing. Everything's live bait fishing, fishing our herrings, our goggle eyes, sardines under the kite, anywhere from about 90 to 200 feet of water.
All right.
And if you can find some blue water with some north current, that's where the fishing's going to be the best. And until you get out there, you don't know. If you don't find blue water wherever you end up in that 100-foot range, you can run north or south, look for some blue water. But it's been very good fishing. This wind might be uncomfortable for us, but it gets the fish moving, and it makes for some great fishing. I just looked. It's blowing 17 knots at Fowey Light, which is not terrible by any means. And if you want to put the kite up, there's definitely enough wind to do that. So if you want to brave the seas, it's going to be good fishing. And it looks like not till Monday, of course. The weekend is blowing. Then Monday, it looks like it starts laying down some.
Awesome.
So I am not out today. It's too much wind to go out in my bay boat snook fishing.
Right.
So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd rather go fishing than do whatever my wife might have in store for me today.
We've got like a minute and a half, Joe, before the break, and I'm dying to hear one Jimbo fishing fail.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I want to hear that.
Come on, Joe. Give us one, Jimbo.
All right. So, I've got a lot of, but I had an old Hughes bone fisher, and we were going crabbing, and my dad drives down from Stewart. We're going to take him out stone crabbing with us.
Right.
So I tell my brother Rick, I said, hey, we got enough fuel in this thing? And he opens the cap and he looks in and he goes, yeah, we got it. It's full. So we're out running around, and about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're cruising along, and all of a sudden they go, but, and I'm like, oh, this ain't good. My dad's like, oh, this isn't good. I said, no. I said, Rick, I thought you said we had fuel. And he looks in there. He goes, no, there's fuel in there. And I look in there. I said, dude, that's the bottom of the tank you're looking at. Out of gas. So now we're out there drifting around in the bay. And my dad is sitting there. And he's like, this is really great. I got 2 famous charter boat captains, and we're out here out of fuel. Really, really great, you idiots. So I had to call Sea Tow or one of the towboat things. They brought me out 20 gallons of fuel.
Yeah.
$200 later, we were on our way.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
But, that's a fail, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to call you an idiot, Jim. Well, your dad did, so I'm not going to even say you're an idiot. So your dad called you that. Okay.
Oh, believe me, I called myself a lot worse than that day, and my brother, of course.
Jim, we love you opening the show every weekend, man. Thanks for the fish fail story. Thanks for the news on the offshore conditions. It's really going to be kind of snotty, but
thanks, Jimbo.
Find something new today, man. Enjoy yourself. Take a day off, dude. Whatever.
Some peacocks.
Yeah, for sure. Peacock fishing.
That's a good idea, but we'll see. All right. Well, good luck if you do make it out there, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
So we haven't said hi to the Facebook streamers this morning. We had I'm not trying to brag here. We had a monumental bunch of viewers last weekend. We thank you guys. Thanks so very much for sharing and caring, Joe.
Yeah.
Like 9,000 folks were up in the morning checking the show out.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah, man. That's it's really great.
I love those folks.
To see the growth. When we're on here together, all of us, and each show we do, it's getting bigger and better. So, we wouldn't have that without our fans. And
it's not just you and I and Stephen Gray, just crazy Gray here.
No, that's why I said all of us, yeah.
I'm saying the audience makes this show. So we're doing this program, you know what I mean? So thank you guys for sharing. Thanks for listening at 940. So it's just getting bigger and better. We
really
appreciate that, man.
It really is.
Chelsea Hagan standing by with her hubby Blake next.
Nice.
She's got some serious fish fails. We know she fell through a hatch of a boat.
She got really hurt there, though.
Bad.
Yeah.
I saw Blake. He had like a 12-aught hook through his hand.
Oh.
It looks like almost the size of a gaff. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun show.
I might pass out.
I'm
a passer outer.
We should have like EMT on standby. I'm thinking, right?
We got the hose to wake him up right near you there.
I'm saying, man. Take our first break. Everybody, good morning to you. 6:10 at 940 Woods Miami Sports.
No outboard moves from 0 to 10
hey guys.
quicker than a Mercury V8.
Oh, try not to talk on the breaks. Just text or call.
Generous
Okay.
displacement and a performance-tuned powerhead for industry-leading acceleration and top speed. In South Florida, the 300-horsepower Pro XS is perfect for bay and flats boats when you need to cover a lot of water fast. Pro XS simply can't be beat when it comes to performance and reliability. The 300-horsepower Pro XS has everything you need to travel faster, farther, and harder.
If you're wanting to spend more time on the water, then check out the new 2021 lineup of Sailfish Center Console, Dual Console, and Walk-Around boats. For nearly 4 decades, Sailfish boats have been catching their limit along Florida's southeast coast, and the new 272 Center Console and 27 Dual Console continue this proud offshore heritage. With head-turning styling, top-tier construction, and incredible on-the-water performance, Sailfish boats feature the legendary Deep V variable degree stepped hull, intelligent ergonomics throughout, and a list of standard features that make Sailfish the best value among upper-tier brands. Deep gunnels, comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, solid construction, and incredible performance all make Sailfish boats a must-see. Fishing focused and family friendly, Sailfish boats are versatile. Enjoy hardcore fishing in the morning, afternoon wakeboarding with the kids, and a sunset cruise with friends, all with one boat. So if you're in the market for a new boat, the entire Sailfish line is specially priced, making this the best time to join the Sailfish family. Visit sailfishboats.com for more information or to find a Sailfish dealer near you.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Calling all captains, mates, and landlubbers. Shenanigans Sports Pub and Shenanigans Eastside Pub is open for business.
Get out of quarantine and get into our award-winning burgers, voted #1 by Travel Pulse. Treat yourself to the best chicken wings in Florida, as voted by MSN.com. Our seafood is so fresh, you'll think it just came off the boat, because it did. And our prime rib sandwich, it'll stick to your ribs. All served up by the weekly Fisherman.
You're coming on shortly here.
We offer great craft cocktails, microbrew beers, $3 pints of Bud Light, and the only Corona you'll find here comes in an ice-cold brew. Don't want to eat in? Call ahead and use our convenient drive-thru for speedy takeout service. So get yourself out of quarantine and get yourself into Shenanigans. Shenanigans Eastside on US 1 in Dania, or Shenanigans Sports Pub at Sheridan and Park in Hollywood. Shenanigans, your pub for good grub.
I'm a father.
I'm an aunt. I'm a neighbor.
I'm a veteran.
But out here, on the water,
I'm operating the boat.
A boat operator.
I'm a safe operator.
The operator.
If you're behind the wheel of a boat, you only have one job: keep everyone safe. Always scan the water and be aware of your surroundings. Learn more about boating safety at myfwc.com. Brought to you by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who experience occasional bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort? Join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up and see how healthy your gut can feel. Align contains a quality probiotic strain developed by gastroenterologists. It adds more good bacteria to your gut to naturally help soothe your occasional digestive upsets with continued daily usage. This is the time to join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up from the #1 doctor-recommended probiotic brand. Sign up at alignprobiotics.com.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Most people know that Mr. Clean Magic Eraser removes crayon and scuff marks from walls, but did you know it even cleans tough kitchen and bathroom messes that are sometimes tough to tackle? Just wet, squeeze, and erase gray soap scum on your bathtub. Erase cloudy hard water spots in your shower. Erase burnt-on stovetop messes. So for all your tough kitchen and bathroom messes, try Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
The Marlins and Gators play here. 940 wins.
You're listening to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I know everybody says.
By Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs. And the fishing buddies everybody needs, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. You're hooked into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Let's meet the Joe Hector rock and roll list of top fives, maybe.
Metallica.
Yeah. Metallica. It does meet his qualifications. Welcome back to the show, Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Program going on. I want to announce, by the way, that Joe Hector is now the official full-time co-host of the program.
Oh, thank you.
I want to welcome you, Joe.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Glad you're here. And
thank you for the opportunity.
Our friend Steve Waters, we love him to death, but he's going into more of a full-time writing mode.
Okay.
But he'll still be part of the program in his own way. But welcome to the hot seat, man. It's yours now, dude. You own it.
Thank you.
You own it, bro.
I feel...
It's all yours.
It fits nicely. I like it.
Even those big guns will fit that side of that chair, man.
Yeah.
So we're talking fish fails and fish news. We're going to Texas right now. Talk to our good friend Chelsea Hagan and hubby Blake.
Nice.
They've both got their own stories, Joe, as we both know. It's been a trying time for Chelsea.
I'm sure. I mean, they seem like a power fishing couple. You know what I mean?
They are. And to keep her off a boat, man, is really like keeping a kid away from a toy in a playpen. You know what I mean?
It's very hard.
So, let's talk about her and what's been happening.
Let's do it.
And see what's up here. Chelsea, you got us on this morning, kiddo. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're doing good. It's an early morning in Saturday. South Florida. It's kind of a little blustery, blowing kind of day. I can see fishing fails on a boat. I can see being on a boat today, Chelsea and Joe.
Yes, you're gorgeous Freeman.
Oh, you're going on a boat today?
They're on the boat.
Oh, you're on the boat. Look at that.
We're going sporting.
Look at you on the boat where you belong, girl.
See, the smile is back. Smile is back.
I love it. So we're talking about fishing fails, Chelsea. We have brand new folks who check out the show every weekend. Tell us what happened to you last couple weeks ago and how you're doing, man.
Well, to say the least, I should not be going back on the boat, but I'm a soldier, so here we go.
Uh-huh.
We're going to find out how gruesome it's going to be today. The weather is not as fair as we would like it to be. It's calling for anywhere from 3 to 5s every, 4 to 5 seconds. So should be a nice one. Basically, I fell through an open hatch, and I actually fell about 4 to 5 feet down and cracked through.
Damn.
And hurt my leg pretty badly.
Now, did you? I'm trying to picture it in my head. Were you like just walking, and then you just didn't know that it was open? Or?
Well, I didn't know that it was open. I was inside, and it was really dark. It was directly before our charter, and so it was very early in the morning. I was just getting my coffee,
Yeah.
and I heard something out on the deck, so I ran that way. And whenever I did, I fell directly down and kind of fell right into my ribs, unfortunately.
Oof. I just saw a photo.
Yeah, no fun.
You put a picture of your leg up, Chelsea. Now, that gash is healing, but it looks disgusting.
Yes.
I mean, it looks just really nasty. I'm not knocking you, but it looks bad.
Jeez, Eric.
I'm just saying it.
That looks just Why don't you be honest, Eric? Why don't you be honest?
She agreed. It's healing kind of weird looking, Chelsea, right?
It looks gross, and I hate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
You want to see it?
Can I see it? I want to see it.
Oh my God! There goes everyone's breakfast.
Come on, Chelsea. Show that leg again. Go ahead.
Let me see.
Put up on camera. Let's see this bad
Wait,
boy.
hold up.
Oh, it's got to put some lighting on it here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Why am I not seeing this yet?
There's a delay, Captain.
Oh,
yeah.
It's bad.
Why is my delay longer than everyone else's? That's not fair.
Because you got a slow phone, dude.
I guess so.
Okay, enough. Stop, please. Oh.
Anyway,
there it is.
God, Lord,
that's
please.
awesome.
There's the leg.
Awesome.
There's
Look
the leg.
at that.
Yeah. Now,
It's perfect for an anchor tattoo.
God, does that look bad, man?
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome.
That looks like a shark bite.
That's
Joe.
a cool battle scar. Are you kidding me?
Oh, later on it will, but it heals.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
All right, so I've seen Blake on Facebook. He got a hook to his hand. Where's Blake, my man, at, dude? Is he standing by there? Blake.
Yeah, right here.
All right, dude. How the hell do you put a 12-aught hook through your hand, man? Tell me about that.
Well, I went to grab a wahoo by what we call the latch right here in the throat. And when I did, he kind of kicked over to the side. The hook rolled around, went through the hand. Not a big deal. You cut it at the split ring, gets it spread out, and then you deal with it after that.
Oh, wait. I've heard more about this. You actually didn't care about the hook, Joe. I told by Chelsea this.
Right.
He decides to take that hand with the hook in it, go up to the steering column in his boat to drive it, take control, and say, listen, we're just going on. Let's keep going. We're fishing, man.
Oh, man.
We ain't stopping.
That's how it is out there. I mean, trust me, after them, I got another hook story for you in my hand, and it's the same thing. When you deal with these captains, I don't know if you know Lance from Young Guns.
Yes, I do.
I was fishing with him in a tournament. I'll hold it off, but
hold off on
same thing.
So, Blake, you got the hook out and just kept on trucking for the day, man, or what?
Yeah. We just got it out after we got the spread back out, hit it with some bolt cutters, and we fished the rest of the day.
He's more hardcore than me.
He just talks like it's nothing, man. Hit it with some bolt cutters, and away we went. Like, damn,
Captain
dude.
Hook.
I'd be like crying like a baby, man.
I'd be passed out on the floor.
He was shaking while the hook was still in his hand.
Unreal. So, you're on a boat, and folks are checking out the Facebook stream. You're at a Freeman this morning. And is your game plan to catch what today, Chelsea? What's on the plate?
Swordfish for dinner.
There you go. What else, Joe?
What else?
Swordfish.
We're going to wahoo first, go troll around for a little bit this morning, and then head out to the sword grounds.
Terrific. Again, I can't get over the post he put in last week, Joe. We saw this when Chelsea posted that photo, as Blake did, with like 9 or 10 wahoo stacked up.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, those fish are massive.
It's my favorite fish, man.
And that's your favorite fish.
Yeah.
And
love them.
Blake, go ahead, bro.
I said it was 14 of them.
Oh, 14 for 19.
Seriously, Eric.
14 for 19.
14, man.
My bad, okay.
Get your information together there, sir.
It's early as hell, man. Give me a chance for my brain to open up a little bit, okay? But anyway, 14 for 19 is still impressive as hell, dude. You know what I mean?
14.
I said 14. Thank you. Anyway. Well, Chelsea, I'm glad you're healing up real well. Blake, avoid any more hooks in your hand if you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sure, Blake, you've got more stories from all your years of fishing as a captain. What's happened to you, I'm sure, right?
2 of them.
Tons of them.
Tons of them. Chelsea, was that your biggest fail, that fall to the hatch, you think, of all your fishing years?
We won't go there, but yes. That was definitely the epic fail of fishing for me.
All right, well, it's been kind of a fun theme show, kind of a sad theme, Joe, but kind of a fun theme. We're sharing all of our...
I love it. I think
our knocks and dings that we've all gone through.
You know what it is? It happens to all of us, right? You could be the best fisherman on the freaking planet.
Yep.
And you're going to have something happen to you.
Yeah.
So it's cool to hear. I think it brings everyone down to more, we're all in this together, and we're all going to get hurt. And
pun intended, in the same boat, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Hey, Chelsea, before you go, you got something coming up real soon you invited us to. It's a big fishing gathering up there. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's a huge fishing show. It's at the George R. Brown in Houston. I believe I have a Fish Angler app coming out and a couple of other big companies like Live Bottom. There's typically over 150 to 250,000 people that show up to the show over 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah, so it'll be April 13th through the 18th in downtown Houston. Okay. So if you guys are out there, come say hello. I'll be out.
All right.
And follow our Hooked Up Fishing Charters page on Instagram. You'll keep live with all of our updates and fish caught, etc.
All right.
Very cool.
Sounds like a great gathering to me, man.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
So, Chelsea, have a great day fishing. Blake, I know you'll be on point, man, taking those coordinates and going out there and getting what you want to do. Get that big swordfish, and, of course, post it on social media because we love seeing what you do, Chelsea, and Blake online, man. So thanks so much again.
Awesome.
You guys are the best. We love you on the show. Your family.
Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome.
Y'all have a great day.
See ya.
You're the best, man. Don't get hurt today.
No.
We
Okay?
won't.
No fails, man.
Jinx me.
No hatches.
No hatches, no hooks. All right.
Wish us luck.
Okay, you're awesome. Catch them up, man. Fun show so far, Joe.
Thanks, Chelsea.
You're gonna be gone next weekend, by the way.
I have a big weekend.
You'll be out of that seat running a tournament next weekend, dude.
Yes, sir. I got the Exotic Bass Roundup, our very first exotic-only tournament.
You got to be excited.
I'm stoked.
You've worked on this thing for a long time, bro.
This thing, I mean, with COVID last year, with everything we had to deal with, I'm just happy that we're finally able to put it on and do this event and post it for the world to see, for you guys to see.
Yeah.
And because my goal in this is to really bring a professional pro type event to the sport of exotic fishing, which I don't think there really is yet. So it'd be cool to see.
Nobody runs a tournament like Joe Hector, man. You have everything covered from the awards party, the pre-party, the whole fishing thing. It's really down to a science. You got a real well-run machine, bro.
And that's my team. I get the credit because I'm the face, but I'll tell you, if it wasn't for guys like Marco and Kirk and my wife and all of our team members, we definitely wouldn't be here today.
Looking forward to hearing about the results of that bad boy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Couple of guests coming up. We have Danny Ramos next on the Blue Dream, and later on today, very excited to have Mariah Medina on the program. She's a real hardcore Florida fish person. She's based, I believe, out of state. Maybe Louisiana might be her home base, I believe.
Okay.
But she's got a real big popular following, and she has real fishing skills as well. And as you can see, we're really opening the show up to female anglers because we know there's a lot of them out there.
Sure.
It's just fair. We're not just all much as swinging lures over here, talking man talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I listen, hey, any type of angler I'd want to have on this show that has a good following, that catches fish, and that just enjoys the sport, because that's what we're all about.
I mean, we can even say Stephen J. Gray may be sort of a semi-angler. He's got a couple skills.
I feel the hating. I feel the hating coming on here. Yeah. Okay,
Stephen, I'm going to hold off. I'm on your side, buddy. I'm just going to say...
I just want to say on my pontoon boat with my new Mercury outboard that I got from Nautical Fisherman Group, the many times certain people have almost hit me with their fishing lures, okay?
You're not very well liked around the neighborhood, are you?
No, I'm talking about folks on my boat that are fishing.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
Take a little break. We'll get this thing rocking back.
What is these innuendos? Are you guys fishing together a lot more than I know about?
We like to take
There's this little thing going on here. I got to figure this out.
It's a love-hate thing.
I can see that.
Love-hate, bro.
I love it.
All right. Thanks so much. 627. Now everybody wins Miami Sports.
From the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer Weather Center.
Mostly cloudy skies for our Saturday with a high of 75, and tonight it gets chilly, low of 62. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow with a high of 76. Be part of reaching our goal of 20,000 meals for South Florida's homeless and hungry. Donate now this Easter Passover weekend and your gift will be matched. Call 305-572-2000. That's 305-572-2000. Or go to caringplace.org/radio.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples helps you get back to business with custom printed signs and sales materials. Now get 15% off signs, posters, or decals when you spend $75 or more. Offer ends 5/29/21. Exclusions apply. Limit 1 per customer. See store or staples.com/signage for details.
Calling all captains, mates, and landlubbers. Shenanigans Sports Pub and Shenanigans Eastside Pub is open for business. Get out of quarantine and get into our award-winning burgers, voted #1 by Travel Pulse. Treat yourself to the best chicken wings in Florida, as voted by MSN.com. Our seafood is so fresh, you'll think it just came off the boat, because it did. And our prime rib sandwich, it'll stick to your ribs. All served up by the weekly Fisherman Chef du Jour. We offer great craft cocktails, microbrew beers, $3 pints of Bud Light, and the only Corona you'll find here comes in an ice-cold brew. Don't want to eat in? Call ahead and use our convenient drive-thru for speedy takeout service. So get yourself out of quarantine and get yourself into Shenanigans. Shenanigans Eastside on US 1 in Dania, or Shenanigans Sports Pub at Sheridan and Park in Hollywood. Shenanigans, your pub for good grub.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
If you're looking to breathe new life into your boat, new motors will open up a whole new world. Nautical Ventures has several repowering options to fit your needs and budget. They carry the top brands including Mercury, Yamaha, Tohatsu, and a wide range of horsepower to give you all the speed you could need. Plus, they offer repower finance programs with affordable, low monthly payments. Contact Nautical Ventures today and talk to their pros about repower options. Call 954-926-5250 or go to nauticalventures.com. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for power.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coatings and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and
Steven, anybody there?
without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
Mercury Verado 400.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Eric?
Who's up next? Ramos?
Yes.
I'll get an answer from
Yes.
Danny Ramos or whatever. He's not answering his phone.
Yet Verado 400 remains true to its roots.
I was
delivering the best overall boating experience with an advanced midsection that virtually eliminates vibration, while acoustic engineering on the cowl, intake, and exhaust minimize
He's
sound.
texting you.
Test drive Mercury's 400-horse Verado today.
When it comes to towing boats, Gus Machado Ford knows what you need. Best-in-class towing, powerful EcoBoost engine, and all the high-tech innovations that get you to the ramp and back. But when it comes to buying a truck, Gus Machado Ford knows what you want. Like 0% down, 0% financing for 84 months, and no payments for 6 months. No other truck line and no other truck dealer takes better care of a boater than Gus Machado Ford. Visit our website at GusMachadoFord.com, where you can find the truck for your boating.
All right, I'll let you know when I got Zaremba.
Is something to get excited about. 21 Days of Beauty is happening now at all
Hey, you guys got time to get on here and talk real quick here? I want to say hello to our Facebook friends and family.
All right, Joe, we have Laron Gazlan, Michael Landris, Robert Sylvia, Elon Tao, Delia Payne.
Good morning, Elon.
Kathleen Koenig, our executive producer of the program. William Talbert, hello, dude. What's up?
Hi, guys.
I want to say hi also to, let's see here.
And guys, leave in the comments section maybe your stories, and we can talk about it on the show, right?
That'd be great, yeah.
Yeah, some of your mishaps and crazy stories from fishing and injuries, all that fun stuff.
Totally, man, totally.
And we'll talk about it.
Since the very beginning, we've had a passion for the jewelry business. It's an amazing privilege to help our clients celebrate.
I can't wait for Alan Zarumba to start ripping you here shortly.
Oh, you're in trouble. You do that well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like that.
I've been around a lot of wine.
You found the secret spot to get your fishing in. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I wanna go fishing.
Powered by Mercury Marine.
I don't ever wanna stop.
With Eric Brandon and Joe Hector. Brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs. Anything you want to know about fishing or boating, troll us at 866-801-0940.
Holy cow. This is more serious than I thought.
The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. Thank you, Gus Machado and Mercury Marine. Call 866-801-0940.
Oh, good song. Nice.
You lit right up when that one came on, man. You're like, for the first couple of notes, good song. You jumped to that bad boy.
I could do the different voices in the radio voice.
Joe, we're talking about fishing fails this weekend. We've all had many of them. I know I've had a hook or two through my foot.
Yeah.
I've had gaffs in my knee.
Tell me about that.
Many years ago, I was fishing with my kids.
Right.
And they decided one day not to fish with Dad offshore. I said, I'll fish with myself. Our last day at Lauderdale, I'm on vacation.
Okay.
Get offshore. It's snotty as hell. There's a funnel cloud coming off. I happen to hook up with two fish, two mahi at the same time.
Of course.
Okay. Both lines are going like crazy. I get the bullet to the boat, man, and I'm looking for the gaff, and I'm slipping a slide on the deck, and I'm going to grab the gaff, and as I slide towards the fish, I pull the gaff up. It goes behind my knee, about halfway through, and that thing was implanted. Yank it out, man. Blood spurting. I gaffed the fish. I finished my other fish, got him on the boat, got back in, and went to the Mariners Hospital in Isla Mirada and got myself...
How deep was that?
It was as deep as your love.
Oh, God.
Get that? As deep as your love.
That was...
It was deep, dude. It went down good, okay? It went down real good. So that's one of my many fails, okay?
It was as deep as your love. Where are we going here?
That was just a reference to a Bee Gees song.
Is that an 80s thing?
Yeah, 80s thing, yeah, dude. Before you were born, probably. All right, so we have a juggling thing. I'm not sure we either have Zaremba or Ramos here. I think it's the fish man, Bass Man. I think he's on the phone here.
Right.
I do believe.
Yes.
Alan Z, is that you, brother?
What's up, Alan?
Yes, I is. Yes, I is.
Good morning, Al.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, man. I saw on Facebook this week. Weather hasn't affected your bass fishing, man. You've been spot on with peacocks and everything else out there, man. Good stuff. Yeah.
Everything is going pretty good. Probably my biggest complaint yesterday was the winds did get pretty strong, and thankfully I'm tucked in behind houses and stuff like that, so it wasn't too bad. But every once in a while it get a little tough. You watch those jigs go flying all over the place, and not always where you want them. And luckily, I can say I did not get hooked, which is a good thing.
Okay. Good. Good.
Hey, we're talking fishing fails this morning. Just wondering, has Alan ever had any fishing fails? Because I heard he has it big time.
Fishing tails?
Fishing fails.
Fishing tails.
Fishing fails.
Things go wrong, Al.
Fishing fails. Oh, not tails. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's a different subject. I've had many failures. Unfortunately, luckily for me, it's not been my marriage anyway, so that part's still good. Not saying anything there. Are you still there, Eric?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here, dude. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, boy.
I have to take my morning shot. I apologize.
I
It's
understand.
one of those things.
I love the shots.
But I heard one rumor that you had an issue on one of your Ginus where I think the damn motor fell off the back, or you had some kind of a problem there?
No.
What are we talking about here?
No, they never fall off the back. They just somehow go under the water every once in a while. That's all.
Oh, man.
What happened, man? Did transom just go bad on you, or what happened with that deal, man?
I take the boat where no boat belongs.
Okay.
That's all. That's the problem.
All right.
I admit, I've been told many times that I was rough on my equipment. And yes, you could say that sometimes, but I go where I have to go to get fish, and sometimes that puts me a little bit in harm's way. That's all.
I got you. So you didn't salvage a motor, you did salvage a motor, whatever happened to the damn thing?
Well, of course, your guys fixed me all up and had me going as good as new a couple of times, I might add.
Okay.
So I've got the engine with 9 lives, and I've got 7 more to go.
Okay. Well, at least you're man enough to admit the fact that your motor fell off, and it's happened twice, maybe.
Oh my God!
Whatever.
Man,
how do you do that?
But don't worry about it. We have plenty more to sell you, man.
The motor did not fall off. It just went under the water and it drank a little water. It didn't seem to like it.
Can you explain that? Yeah, how does that happen, Alan? What are you doing over there, man?
Well, there's a word. There's a few words for that. I think it goes in with SOL. It happens once in a while. The more you're on the water, the more chances something is going to happen. That's life in the big city and the urban city that we fish all the time here. But I got to mention, the bite this week has been very good.
Yep.
As you already atoned to there, but they've been hitting poppers on fly when we're fly fishing. They've been hitting clouds or minnows while we're fly fishing, and I can't complain. The peacock bass has just been very good. Largemouth bass have been biting somewhat, and if you want to catch a ton of Oscars, go out to the Everglades. You can catch a couple hundred a day if you want right now.
Perfect, man.
Awesome.
All right, Al. Well, listen, man. You fishing today? You're taking the day off? What's your status, brother?
I am just getting ready to launch the boat right now. I've got a long-time client with me today, and we're going to go chase some peacocks, largemouth, Oscars, and God only knows what else might bite. Maybe an arapaima, too.
Yes.
That'd be great, man. That'd be great.
It's my fish.
Well, listen, dude, protect your motor, protect yourself, and have a great day, dude.
Alan, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guys that came here, the bow hunters, and slaughtered all the clown knifefish?
The clown knives. Yes, I did. I seen a picture of it. I hate to see that, though. It's not against the law. You can't fault them at that.
Right.
I just sometimes wonder what people are thinking, because my opinion on that, and of course I've made my living on exotics for the last 30 plus years, so it might be a little partial that way. But it is their right to do if they want to. I don't like that they're trying to exploit it somewhat, but that's part of life sometimes. And again, what are you going to do? But when people start getting on that train that the exotic shouldn't be here and all that bit, by the way, the canals don't really belong here either. So they're all man-made. Everything here is artificial in South Florida for the most part. Right. So we have a better fishery now than if it was 200 years ago. So it's far better.
All right. Well, hey, man, thanks for sharing with that story. We're going to go deeper into that topic later on in the program.
Definitely, yeah.
But hey, have a great day, Al. Be well, man.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys have a good one, too. Take care.
See ya.
I do believe, normally Danny Ramos is at 6:30. I think he may be, actually, we're doing a back-to-back with Danny right now.
Okay.
I believe.
Cool. My man.
Is Ramos on the radio here, bro, or what, man?
How deep is your love?
How deep is your love, Danny Ramos? Good morning, brother.
Danny, my man. How's it going?
How's it going, buddy? How's
Good.
it going?
All right, man. So we're talking some really snotty weather, Danny. Have you fished this week at all, or not, man?
I did fish this week. I'm not untying the ropes tomorrow or today and Sunday, man. It's blowing.
Yeah.
For sure. But I went out and definitely I caught some fish.
Okay.
100%. But you have to fish the tides and so on. But I caught pretty massive red.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I caught like a 30-inch red. We caught kings. We caught blackfin. We caught bonitas. We had our action, but it's been tough. It's been tough, definitely.
Definitely tough,
but
man.
The mahis are not still here. We'll have to wait for them for a little bit, but it's been good.
So the kingfish bite is definitely coming on, because this is, I think, the second captain now. Yeah, big ones.
Yep.
How deep, Danny?
I was doing 120 to 175.
Okay, cool.
Cool, man.
Nice.
We got a little short break on this one, but I want to ask Danny about. Danny, our topic is fishing fails. Things that have happened bad to you on a boat, man, whether you hooked yourself, gaffed yourself. We've had a lot of stories so far this morning.
Yeah.
You got a fishing fail that ever happened to you that's worthy of mention this morning?
Man, I mean, there's so many things that happen on a boat.
Everybody says there's so many, man.
It literally happens to all of us.
People don't get it. They don't get it what goes on. They see the pictures, right? So they don't get what happens behind the pictures. But I can't even tell you if I gaffed my foot, my eyeball. I have no idea. So there's a lot of things that goes on.
You say you gaffed your eyeball?
That's amazing.
But whatever it is to get the fish on that boat, you have no idea. Like we deadliest catch, they say wrap your foot around the leader. Who gives a shit?
Oh, dump.
Yes!
Dump. But anyway, Danny, watch the eyeball, watch the head, watch yourself, man. Watch out for those fails, dude, and be careful, man. We love your show.
Did the eyeball, fall out, and then, how did that...
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it was the glass eye.
Yeah, I'm not letting you go on this. I need to find out the story here. Do you have an eye patch?
We do. I'm a pirate.
Yes!
Bro, he knows I'm a pirate, bro.
I knew Danny was a pirate.
Oh, my God. Danny, be well, my friend. Take care of yourself and stay safe, all right, baby?
I love you, brother.
See you, bud.
All right. Thank you very much.
Eric, did you dump that?
Anyway.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Outstanding. Sometimes those words slip, man.
Yeah, the dump button works. It's all good.
It's human, man. We're all human here, right?
April Fool's Day.
Right, April Fool's Day. But everybody's got a story, Joe.
Everyone's got a story.
But
eyeball.
He gaffed his eye. I can't even fathom it, man.
How does that happen?
I don't know, man. But he said
gaff. It's not like it was a hook and you're fishing. He gaffed his eyeball.
He gaffed his eyeball.
Get what you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of feel the pain, dude. I can feel
the pain.
Yeah.
It's your eyeball.
I understand that.
That's unbelievable. Oh, my gosh.
Would you rather have a hook in the eye or a hook in the crotch? Which would you prefer?
Oh, my gosh. I would say the crotch.
Oh, crotch. Okay.
Right? I mean, I got an eyeball thing.
Yeah, okay.
Did you ever see Fire in the Sky?
I have, yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you guys haven't seen Fire in the Sky, look it up, Google it. There's an eyeball scene where can't do the eyeball.
Well, question, if you're getting hooked in the crotch, isn't that the other eye?
Very true.
This could go on and on, man.
Oh, boy.
All right, we're going to take a little break. Captain Bouncer's next. I'm sure he's got several fails in his career. He's 55 years, etc. Okay? Stand by, folks. Having a great time on the program. 6:45 and 9:40 wins. Miami Sports. They'll fail.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
You love your boat. You love the water. But you'll love them both even more with a new Mercury V8 4-stroke outboard on the transom. The 4-stroke's 4.6-liter V8 powerhead delivers exhilarating acceleration and top speed with uncompromising durability and reliability, while its advanced midsection and undercowl noise management create the smoothest, quietest ride on the water. The 250 and 300 horsepower 4-strokes are famous for superior hole shot and fuel efficiency. See your Mercury dealer today for the exciting 250 and 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboards.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with ocean access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
If you're looking for the best deal on a new truck, look no further than Gus Machado Ford. Gus Machado is offering 0% down. Gus Machado is offering 0% financing for 84 months. But only Gus Machado Ford is deferring payments for 6 months. Let Gus Machado process your entire transaction online. Pick your vehicle, value your trade, submit your application, and calculate your payment all online. Just visit our website at GusMachadoFord.com to get started. Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs.
Hi, I'm host Robin Roberts, and on a new podcast from iHeartRadio, COVID-19, Immunity in Our Community, we'll hear from Americans on the front lines and the doctors and medical experts who convince them and their loved ones.
You guys got time to say hello to Facebook friends and family here? Eric and Joe.
COVID-19.
What's up, guys?
All right, good morning, everybody.
Tell us your crazy stories. We want to hear them in the comment section.
Totally.
Below.
As a dentist,
Jeff DeStefano, he's one of our guys, Joe, he's got a
she says her gums are irritating.
page about slow pitch jigging in North America.
Okay.
Big time fan of it. Want to say hi to those guys who are sharing our post this morning, so thank you very much.
Hey, thank you guys.
All right, very cool.
We should do a segment on that on the show.
Well, you slow pitch jig on your kayaks all the time.
Yeah. That's a big thing. That's really
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Mike from Real Deal Bait and Tackle, he's like the guy here that really promoted it, started it.
It's getting big, man. Big win of the week,
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, stay here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
A gracious hello.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
come on, pull yourself together.
It's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
What is this?
Oh, this is one of my songs, man.
I figured. Yeah.
Dude.
Look at you. Wow.
Oh, my God. We just lost the damn
You
center.
just scared everyone. Look at this.
The winds are blowing.
This is, what, 82, 83?
That's a Talking Heads.
It's the Talking Heads, man.
Once in a lifetime.
Do I remember that band?
At all. Talking Heads. It's like
I don't think I was alive yet, sir.
Whatever. Oh, now it's sir. Oh, come on.
Oh, wait, is it?
It's supposed to be dude, man.
I think I know the song. It was like, he's like,
you may ask yourself, why am I here? What have I done? I fish failed.
What have I done? Yeah, I know that.
All of our older rockers out there, hey, fellas, I know you dig that song, man, so thanks very much. We'll get Joe's current headbanging crap on soon.
It just
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Captain Bouncer Smith, man, he's up in Georgia. I wonder if it's cold up there right now, man, because it's getting a little nippy down here.
I'm sure it is.
All right.
Yep.
The
Captain Bouncer.
Himself. Hey, Cap.
Good morning, gentlemen, and to answer your question, I'm sitting in my truck headed to go fishing, and it's 30 degrees.
Oh, man.
That's nippy, buddy. Man, that's nippy. Yeah.
No.
Damn.
I don't know what Lake Lanier has against me, but it's not supposed to be 30 degrees in April, even in Georgia. But I plan to go fishing, and it's 30 degrees. So hopefully it'll warm up by the time we get to the lake.
We hope, Cap. We hope, man. So, fishing in cold weather like that, I know, Joe, in my lake Catherine.
Yeah.
When the temp drops by a couple of degrees, my fish just turn off.
Sure. Of course.
I'm assuming, Captain, the fish get a little slower in Georgia with the bass when it gets cold, or what?
It's really an interesting thing. I'm reading a book by one of the all-time most knowledgeable fishermen ever was, named Lefty Cray. And freshwater fish in northern climates actually feed heavier when the weather's cold than when it's warm, because their metabolism goes up as they need the energy to keep warm. So they say that freshwater fish in temperate northern zones eat heavier when the weather's cold than when it's warm. So
makes sense.
We'll test that theory today. But March is the prime month up here for specks, which are black crappie, and that's what we're going for today, and we're looking forward to it. But I really want to get on to the trials and tribulations of fishing if you guys are ready for it.
Do it up, Cap.
Nice.
So I'm going to involve mine a little bit with the medical responses as well. My first story, I was fishing with A.B. Raymond several years ago, and we use all circle hooks, and in theory, you can't get a circle hook stuck in your forearm because they have a hard time hooking a flat surface. But we were catching dolphin left and right, and they were lifting them in the boat with the rods, and we're grabbing the leaders as they're coming over the side, and the hook comes out of the dolphin, and the circle hook, 6-0 circle hook goes right into my forearm. So I cut the leader, and we're bailing dolphin, and it was catching and everything, so I ran a piece of electrical tape around my arm to cover the hook, and we caught all these dolphin and went back to trolling, and A.B. cleaned up the boat, and I says, okay, we're going to use something I learned from Mark Sosin on TV last night. We need 2 pairs of pliers.
Boy.
I've got my pliers, he gets his pliers, and I take my pliers and I open them maybe 1/8 of an inch, and I put one side of the pliers on each side of the point of the hook where it's sticking out of my arm, and I push down. So then when A.B. pushes up on the hook, it pops right to the skin. If you didn't push down, the skin would keep coming up and it'd be hard to get the hook through. But by holding the skin down, the hook popped right through, cut the hook right below the barb, slide it right out, no pain, no harm. Now, this next thing is really, really an important lesson. If you've got a hook in your forearm, in your leg, someplace like that, your belly, whatever it may be, your cheek,
eyeball,
you don't run much risk pushing the hook through and cutting it. But years ago, we were trolling in the Fort Lauderdale Bill Fisherman. That's tell you how long ago it was. It was before it was 5 bait or go home.
Yep.
And we were trolling on an inboard outboard, and we caught a barracuda. Well, it was hooked right in the corner of the jaw. I grabbed him across the back of the head, took the hook out, unwrapped the copper wire, told one of the guys to hand me a ballyhoo out of the bait box, and I'm about to put this ballyhoo on the hook, and somebody thought they would help me, and they unclipped the 100-pound wire leader from the snap swivel. And just as I'm going to put the hook into the ballyhoo, the 100-pound wire goes into the propeller. So now I'm stretched across the motor cover with the hook through my finger.
Oh, God.
And the 100-pound wire jerking as the propeller's jerking on the wire.
What? Oh, my gosh, man.
Damn.
Oh.
So the wire finally breaks. I turned to the first guy. I said, there's the point sticking out of my knuckle, out of the inside of my knuckle, not the top of it. Push it through. Oh, no, I can't. Second guy, no, I can't. Third guy, no, I can't. We're taking me to the hospital.
Right.
So they take me to the hospital. The doctor comes into the room, and he says, okay, let's see what we got here. And I'm laying on the bed looking up at the clock. And 45 minutes later, he says, I guess this is what was bothering you. And he holds up this 8-0 triple strength hook. And he says, you're really lucky you guys didn't push it through. Because it went right through the middle of the tendon.
Oh, boy.
And if they had cut the hook and pushed it through, it would have severed the tendon completely. and I would have lost the use of my finger permanently.
Oh, man.
Jeez, man. Yeah.
So he surgically removed it without damaging the tendon anymore. So then I go home with a baseball on the end of my arm where my hand is all full. My hand is full of gauze, and that's all wrapped up.
Wow.
And my wife says, "Oh, this is really good. We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and you got one hand." It gets worse. 3 days later, I broke my ankle.
God, Cap, man.
I got a broken ankle and no use of my hand.
Yeah.
So it's Thanksgiving Day, and I got to take a bath or shower before we go. So I go into the bathroom, and I slip on some water or something on the floor, and I fell against the sink, knocked it off the wall. It knocked all the porcelain off the bathtub, broke the hot water line, and there's a fountain going up in the house.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
No, it gets worse. The day after Thanksgiving, the septic tank backs up, and the guy comes out and he says, "You guys got to dig up your own drain field. We don't do that." And I sat on the porch with my hand in a bandage, my foot in a cast, and watched my wife dig up the drain field. She was a great wife.
Cap, what a story, man. We could go on forever, but we're late on the clock here, man. But do me a favor, have a great day bass fishing. Stay warm and avoid hooks. Okay, please, man. All right?
Amen to that, guys. But have a good laugh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Captain Bouncer.
Thanks for sharing, man. We're going to take a little break here, Joe. These stories get longer and better as we go on.
They're great.
It's hard to top Bouncer, though.
But, dude,
yeah, that was a complete, atom bomb
that was
of
a bad day.
Craziness.
Yeah, man. 6:58 at 940 Wins Miami Sports. Be right back at you. Hang on.
940 Wins, driven by offleaseonly.com, the nation's used car destination.
It's Colin Coward. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by Mercedes-AMG.
The Houston Police Department will officially launch an investigation regarding the Deshaun Watson sexual assault allegations after a report was filed yesterday. Anthony Bass blew the save for the Marlins last night after he allowed a 3-run homer in the top of the 9th. And the Panthers will look to extend their winning streak to 5. They'll host the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight at 7 p.m. I'm Adam Crowley.
At Mercedes-AMG, giving 110% isn't just possible, it's mandatory. They squeeze every last drop of performance out of every last coupe, sedan, roadster, and SUV. Visit MBUSA.com/AMG. Mercedes-AMG, driving performance.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Want a new truck but don't want to go out shopping? Let Gus Machado Ford take care of your entire transaction online. Pick your vehicle, value your trade, submit your application, and calculate your payment all online. To make it even easier, Gus Machado Ford is offering 0% down, 0% financing for 84 months, and no payments for 6 months. No other truck dealer takes better care of a boater than Gus Machado Ford. Just visit our website at GusMachadoFord.com to get started. Gus Machado Ford, where you can find a truck for your boating needs. Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
All right, you guys got time to say good morning to your Facebook friends and family here.
Sean Rolls. I think somebody you know, Joe.
Oh, I know Sean.
Yep. Johnny Stable. Seems some brand new names today, man. Hey, guys. Danny Ramos comes back and says it was a red snapper. Okay, we got that wrong. Or he did, rather. My good friend Ozzy Ochoa. He fishes on my lake in Lake Catherine. He's got just a tricked out yak, man. Big time. Robert Sylvia. Howdy. Good group of folks checking us out. Thanks again for being on the Facebook family with us. We appreciate it very much.
Kitchen and bathroom messes that are sometimes tough to tackle. Just wet. Gray soap scum on your
These damn boxes, man, do not want to stay put, man.
Water spots in your shower. Erase burnt on stovetop messes.
Put one of your heavy ass arms on this boxer, Joe, and get this thing staying down. Okay. Put one of your guns on this box, dude. He's deep in his phone here.
WNC Miami, WCTU-FM HD2 Miami Beach. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now number 1 for podcasting. 940 Wins, Miami Sports, and iHeartRadio station.
Oh, ain't that beautiful? It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Oh, my, it's a beautiful day.
Any day fishing's a beautiful day. Now back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs. Now, here's your fishing buddies, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, and you're on to there, Ozzy. Welcome back. Hour number 2, man. The person flew by like it always does, Joe. It's just gone, man.
Is it light out already?
It's lighting up. The clock is running, man. The show is just clicking by here.
Man.
We should go 3 hours sometime. I think this show we can expand the show.
We can go all day, man. I don't care.
I think we could, man. It's been great. Been talking about fishing fails, of course, this morning. Everybody's got a story about getting gaffed or hooked. I mean, Danny Ramos's eyeball gaff is might be the kicker of all of them, I think.
The eyeball, yeah.
That was just brutally
That was crazy.
Strange. Yeah. To the Keys we go, Bud Mary's, Alamorada, Florida. Yeah, there you go. A little Jimmy Buffett intro for our good friend Richard Stanzik, my friend. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, Richard.
Good, Eric. Joe, how are you this morning?
It's kind of a cloudy, windy day up here in South Florida, but I'm not sure how it is in the Keys. It's really kind of blowing. Big time. Yeah.
Well, you know, truthfully, down here in the Florida Keys, it's cold and windy as well, and we don't usually see that, at Easter, but we're going to see it this week, and going to be a few days, and it's going to straighten out. Eric, my report's going to be a little unusual today, so I hope you'll bear with me just for a moment.
Yep.
About 70 years ago, a little over that, my grandfather, who introduced me to fishing, took me fishing the first time in a lake in St. Louis, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Had a cane pole in my hand and a cork with a little shiner attached to it, and of course, I pulled a bass out, right off the dock there, and he paraded me around, showed the bass off, and of course, I was hooked.
Okay.
This is a little bit of a play on words.
Right.
So, this week, my grandson, my oldest one, who's just turned 4, his name's Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you won't believe it, but Felix approached me and said, Grandpa, I got to go to school now 5 days a week, and I go to Sunday school on Sunday, and the only day I got to fish is Saturday. Oh, my God. And on top of that, I got 3 more coming up behind him. Not to mention, I'm going to be gone for about 2 months in the Bahamas on the Catch-22, headed down to Turks and Caicos, chasing blue marlin. So, Eric, it's with great regret that I have to announce this is going to be my last broadcast.
I'll be darned.
And I just want to tell you, and very sincerely, Eric, I can't thank you enough for 14 years for allowing me to put the word out, on the Florida Keys fishing scene. I want to take a moment also to especially thank Steve Waters. Steve, as you all know, was the editor of one of the largest metropolitan newspapers in the country, the outdoor editor. And a number of people that Steve introduced me to and the way he supported the Florida Keys, I could never thank him enough. I'll also go back to Jim Mandage. And you guys know that Jim was one of the people who started this. And he always stopped in to say hello. And, he's one of the first people that suggested maybe I do this. And, 14 years, my God, I've been married 3 times and never made 13 years in a marriage. So doing 14 years with you guys, it's been pretty amazing. And again, I can't thank you enough. And The only other thing I got to tell you is, if you do want to stay in touch with us down here in the Keys, my son Captain Rick stands it. He does the B&M YouTube channel and gives these, really good fishing reports. Of course, my son Nick is on YouTube as well. He talks about himself more than he does us, but he does a great job too. But again, it's with a really sad heart. They have to announce I'm going to be kind of tied up on Saturdays, and I'm going to get back in the game. So I always say, we're only one bite away from being a hero. So.
Sure. Well, Richard, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Honest to gosh, it's been a great 15, 14 years. Enjoy your grandchildren. Do what you got to do. It's more important than any radio show for sure, man. So enjoy yourself. Live life to the fullest. And Joe,
catch some marlin.
And Richard, we wish you well, my friend. No doubt about it. You be well.
I can't again, guys. I can't thank you enough.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Rich.
Guys.
You too, buddy.
Wasting away again in
Margaritaville. What happened there? Here you go. The music died down, but Richard's going to be doing bigger and better things. He mentioned a small fish fail. I guess he got a hook in his finger catching his first bass as a kid.
Yeah.
And we've heard some crazy stories. If you guys just tune into the program, a lot of late risers, obviously.
Right.
Theme of the show is fishing fails. What's happened to you guys on boats, ladies, guys, whatever. We've heard various stories of, again, I've gaffed myself. You've gotten dragged down by a hook.
Literally hooked and caught by a striper fisherman. Danny Ramos lost an eyeball.
Danny Ramos lost an eye practically.
Yes.
I haven't heard Gray share a story. Have you got a story, Gray, of anything you've ever done?
Oh, boy, here we go.
Give us one. Come on, man.
So
Come on
fail,
in.
teenager in North Bay Village, okay? And I'm out with my good buddy George on a aluminum pontoon boat. And basically, this guy, I'm a thin, 100-something pound kid. My other friend George is a little bit heavier. He's sitting in the middle of the boat, and this kind of big guy, this guy's probably a biscuit shy of like 300 pounds, named Jay. He was like a firefighter, paramedic guy, and he's like, I want to go fishing with you guys tonight on Biscayne Bay. I'm like, well, okay. All right, Jay, tonight's your day.
All right.
I go, Jay, why don't you sit in the middle of the boat? He goes, no, I'm a firefighter. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
He sits in the front of the boat, okay? I got a little Sears Game Fisher 7.5 taken way back there in time. I didn't have money at that time to afford a Mercury outboard. Anyway, so we're cruising, and Jay goes, why don't you slow the boat down? A little bit of water's coming up. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, slow it down. The boat dives straight down into the water. Just straight down, like the Titanic, just going straight down. And then Jay and George, my buddies, like, shark, help! And they go running and swimming back to shore. They swim back to shore, leaving me with the upside-down, capsized aluminum boat. And the rods went in the water, the outboard motor in the water. So I have to tow the boat back to shore, got cut up by barnacles on the seawall. I go, get this boat out of the water. We had to pull the plugs out of it, put WD-40 in it. We got the boat started within the half hour of it sinking. But those are my friends. Those are my buddies.
Your buddies.
That's a pretty good fail. I think that qualifies as a fail, Joe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. My cameraman almost got eaten by a shark during a tournament.
I remember that story, by the way. Yeah, we can probably talk about that later on.
That was crazy.
Yeah. All kinds of fun stuff coming up. Hey, we got a little break coming up here in the program and a special guest on the show. She's ready to do it from a phone. We couldn't get the Skype thing going on this morning, but Mariah Medina coming up next. She got some great stories about her fishing adventures, and she's great on the program. Can't wait for that. Maybe she has a fail or two. I have no idea, man.
We all do.
We'll find out next, man. 7:10 at 940 wins Miami Sports.
When it comes to towing boats, Gus Machado Ford knows what you need. Best-in-class towing, powerful EcoBoost engine, and all the high-tech innovations that get you to the ramp and back. But when it comes to buying a truck, Gus Machado Ford knows what you want. Like 0% down, 0% financing for 84 months, and no payments for 6 months. No other truck line and no other truck dealer takes better care of a boater than Gus Machado Ford. Visit our website at GusMachadoFord.com, where you can find the truck for your boating needs.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with Ocean Access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coatings and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
You love your boat. You love the water. But you'll love them both even more with a new Mercury V8 4-stroke outboard on the transom. The 4-stroke's 4.6-liter V8 powerhead delivers exhilarating acceleration and top speed with uncompromising durability and reliability. While its advanced midsection and undercowl noise management create the smoothest, quietest ride on the water. The 250 and 300 horsepower 4-strokes are famous for superior hole shot and fuel efficiency. See your Mercury dealer today for the exciting 250 and 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboards.
Hi, I'm host Robin Roberts, and on a new podcast from iHeartRadio, COVID-19, Immunity in Our Community, we'll hear from Americans on the front lines and the doctors and medical experts who convince them and their loved ones to roll up their sleeves and get vaccinated. Listen to COVID-19 Immunity in Our Community.
You guys got time to say hello real quickly to our awesome Facebook friends and family?
Jason Gabriel, hello there to you, my brother. Let's see here. Howard Kirk, what's up, bro?
Bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort.
Where's the whole Hector family? Usually always logged on, man. They don't sleep it in today?
Yeah, they've been...
Where's Mama Maria? Maria's always logging on.
Yeah,
Is she snoozing too with the baby?
I think so. We didn't sleep at all last night. It was a rough night? Rough one, yeah. She was a little restless.
Well, check this out. If you look at the weather, Joe, it's definitely sleep-in weather, bro. Look at this gray
It really is. I think that's what it is.
It's just a sleep-in kind of day, dude.
Cool weather, you know.
Gray. Sun's not keeping your eyeballs, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Play-by-play 940 wins.
Wake up. Wake up, friend.
Wake up. I wanna wake up. I woke up this morning, baby. Somebody save me. Come on,
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up to the sound of music.
Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead.
You're waking up to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with expert troller Eric Brandon.
I can't function without my coffee.
Plus extreme angler Joe Hector.
Coffee is ready, sir.
Powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs. To talk to fellow fishing fans, call 866-801-0940 to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Well, you just gave Joe 2 in a row, man. What happened to me, bro? Come on, man.
Happy times.
Skip it over the old man, dude.
Eric and Joe, see the day gray. We're just rocking.
Welcome back to the show, Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Program, brought to you by Nautical Ventures Marine, Mercury Outboards, our great friends at Sailfish Boats on the program. Starbright, by the way, a bucket coming up, Joe. You have that chore, dude, of the magic number.
And what's that bucket in front of you there?
It's got the wash mitt. It's got wash and wax deck cleaner. It's got everything except a damn diamond ring in it, bro. Okay? So it's spot on great.
All probably made in America and the best products to clean your boat in the world.
And you keep dipping into the stash, by the way. I know they're getting lighter and lighter.
Move along.
Got a special guest on the program. She's got a huge following on Instagram. She's got serious props, Joe. We love our female anglers being on the show. Right?
Love it.
And really hard to nail her down because she's very, very busy doing things.
But
we have Mariah Medina on the show this morning.
Mariah.
She's got serious props. Glad to have her on the show. Mariah, my friend, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Sorry about the picture.
No.
You can't see me, but that's okay.
First of all, you photograph amazingly. I've seen your Instagram page. It's just absolutely nuts. 185 billion followers, which is great. So you're doing very well.
Hi, Mariah. How's it going?
This is Joe Hector, my man.
How's it going?
Going great. So I've watched you this week. You've been fishing a whole lot. What you been doing? What you been catching?
Oh, yeah. I have been all over the place lately. I just got back from Costa Rica for the second time in like less than 60 days. Caught my first rooster fish, which was like a record for me. It's 51 inches. It's crazy.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I head back to Venice, Louisiana next week with a big group of people for a tournament. So, yeah, I'm all over the place.
Let me ask you, the rooster fish, I hear they fight kind of like a amberjack. Is that?
It is, yeah. It's just like an amberjack.
Wow,
it's,
cool.
It's one of the best bites for sure.
Oh, that's
I saw that photo, by the way. That was a biggie, but not a small.
I got to get
fish.
one of those.
It was
That's on my bucket list right there.
It was a biggie, dude.
Oh, he was huge. When he surfaced, I almost died.
Wow, that's awesome.
So you went to Costa Rica, caught your one of your favorite, I guess, the top of your bucket list fish. You've been back here in Florida fishing, and you've done some local stuff too as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm over on the Gulf side of Florida by Sarasota. And, the fishing isn't quite as busy as it is on the East Coast, so I try and get around all over Florida.
Well, I tell you, I'm jealous as hell, by the way, you have so much time to fish. Okay, that's for damn sure.
That's awesome.
We're looking on a Facebook stream. We're showing a photo of you holding a nice mahi. Looks like you're in some really beautiful water there. So, are you a mahi fan? I know I'm definitely a mahi fan, Mariah. Definitely.
I think mahi are probably definitely one of my favorite fish to catch, just because of the colors and the fact that they're like one of the yummiest to eat. So they're at my top.
Do you do a lot of the exotic fishing and stuff? And because you're here now, right, in Florida?
Yeah. I'm starting to get more into it for sure. I've only lived in Florida for a year and a couple of months, so I'm trying to just dive in head first and see what I can catch and how many species I can catch. And
awesome.
Keep going.
Yeah, we got to get you a clown knife fish.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
I just caught one of those actually.
Yes,
she's on board, man.
Yeah.
She's on it. Have you ever done extreme kayak fishing?
I haven't done what?
Extreme kayak fishing?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Oh.
Well, if you get down this way now, Mariah, this guy is the king of the kayak tournament series. We'll get you a yak. We'll all go out together and do some offshore kayak fishing. Maybe do some, I don't know, slow pitch jigging or some live bait.
Get her a sailfish and maybe a couple blackfin, right?
Oh, you're only just asking
on the kayak
for the world, Joe. I mean, gee, starting off with a high expectation, pal. You know what I mean?
Hey, I tell you what, the sailfish on a kayak is not as hard as it appears to be. So, and people learn that when they fish our tournament. I mean, we always get new people, and they're awesome. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
So, Mariah, I guess of all the fishing you do, what's your favorite thing to do? I mean, troll, drop down lures, live bait. What's your favorite tactic?
I think live bait probably has the best outcome. Seems to be the thing that gets the most fish. But I honestly enjoy all of it.
Yeah.
There's not much that I don't enjoy for fishing. So I do. I honestly like it all. It's good to like switch it up. I know on my personal boat, I'll start trolling, and then when I'm not lucky, I'll do some deep dropping. It just kind of like depends on the.
Yeah, I'm a live bait person myself as well.
Me too.
Vector is obviously.
Yeah.
So now you are going to be here in Florida, heading back soon. But we're doing a little topic today, Mariah, called fishing fails, and what that basically means is things that have happened bad to you on a boat. Have you ever hooked yourself, gaffed yourself? Do you have a fishing fail you want to share with the audience a little bit?
I have a lot of fishing fails, unfortunately.
Don't we all, man? Don't we all, right?
Oh,
well, what's one of your most memorable?
We need a good one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I have a couple. I don't know about all the females that are like tuned in right now, but I have reeled my hair up before, like been on a conventional reel and it gets stuck and it just keeps going. I've lost lots of hair.
That hurts. Yeah, that'll hurt.
I've dropped cell phones in trying to like lean over and gaff fish, and there's a cell phone in the cup holder and it falls in.
Ouch.
But definitely, I haven't hooked myself yet, though. Not bad enough that it's a fail.
Oh, you haven't done the old bleed and bleed on the boat.
You got to do that. That's kind of like
rite of passage, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, hey, losing a cell phone over the side of the boat is a very expensive fail. I might add.
I've done that.
Have you really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're trying to, you got a big fish and you're excited and you're trying to film it and you're, hashtagging and Facebooking and
right.
It's one of those.
There it goes.
Yeah, and then it just disappears. Your life is over.
Hey, you know what?
And it's down.
Yeah. Mariah doesn't realize I'm a big hair guy. I'm a big believer in hair. I keep my stuff pretty coiffed here.
Doesn't move.
It doesn't move. I would hate to have my dude caught into a pen spinner of some kind. That'd kind of piss me off.
Yeah. Can I ask you something, Aaron?
You may. Don't get too personal, man.
I don't know. I'm just saying, has anyone ever just messed your hair up?
A couple of lady friends have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you lose it?
It was actually quite enjoyable, I might add. But anyway, we'll talk about some other.
What show is this? Are we shifting gears?
Mariah, listen, I want to get back on point with you because it's really hard to nail you down for being on the program. You're on some serious platforms. Talk about what you do. Do some sponsor things, man. Lay it out there. Put it out to the audience.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on a lot of social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and now I'm on YouTube.
Oh, great.
I kind of just did it on my own, like trying to wing in it. And I did collect some good sponsors. I'm with Whitewater Life, which is a clothing company, and they've taken really good care of me and taught me a lot about fishing, which I think is important in a sponsor, is to have somebody that can help direct you in the right way. And I started my own clothing line, and it's starting up. It's a slower thing. I just have a couple hats and shirts and crop hoodies now for women, but it's starting to boom for me. And yeah, I'm enjoying it.
You're really taking off. It's she's got a great following. I'm really proud of what she's doing. I mean, I love, again, female anglers need a lot of props because we don't give them enough, in my opinion, though. And there's a lot of them out there that we don't even know about. I'm just discovering more every week.
Definitely.
There's lady anglers that are badass fishermen.
Yeah, I mean, now, and with your own clothing line now, when did you start that?
I started it in January.
Okay, great. Well, if you like, we have a couple events coming up. I'll get your information after the show, but you could put a little booth up at one of our tournaments. We have a lot of local businesses that come, especially for the Summer Slam.
That'd be great, yeah.
And we could have you there on the beach and promote it.
We could have her on the beach, have her booth there. Yeah. And to get her on a kayak, Joe.
Well, that we need to do.
During the whole thing, man.
Yeah.
Which would be great. So
I know. I got to film a YouTube on a kayak. That'll be my next thing.
There's your next adventure, Mariah, right there, man. Yakking with us, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yakking with Joe and Eric.
There you go, man. Yeah. And again, Mariah, what's your handle on Instagram? How do we find you?
My handles on everything are Mariah_970.
Okay, perfect. Hey, listen, you've been a joy. I mean, really a real serious joy. It's been a while trying to get you on the program. We love you on the show. Please don't be a stranger, okay?
I know. Let's do this again. Next time I'll be on the actual Skype instead of just the voice.
Yeah, well, I got a great photo of you, but we'd love to have you live on Skype and just, see
get it done,
in the real world.
Yeah,
but,
next time.
Maybe even get her to the studio.
Hey, listen.
Oh, I could do that.
Open door on the show here, Mariah. If you're in town, you're welcome to be on the set too as well, okay?
All right, well, then let's connect.
We were awesome. Thanks so much, okay?
Thank you.
All right, bye, guys.
Terrific.
Bye.
What a great guest.
Yes.
I mean, all of our folks on the show, very polite.
Yeah.
No ego issues at all, which is great. But again, our show, our guests, our captains, we're all just one big happy family. We're no better than anybody else. You know what
exactly.
I mean? We all fail, as you know.
Of course.
Miserably.
Right. Hey, listen, you got to fail sometimes to succeed, right?
There you go, yeah. So, again, man, thanks for all you guys sharing. Our streamers on Facebook have been having a fun time enjoying the fails. Several have got some stories of their own. I wish we had more time in the show to share their stories, but it's great. The show's wrapping up, but before we go, last break of the day, I want to talk about your tournament next week, and that's really big news. I want to talk about that bad boy.
And we got Johnny coming up, too.
And Johnny's coming up to talk about this damn thing
going on.
This damn thing. I mean, Zaremba didn't really act as mad about it as I am, because you told me about it last night with these guys bow and arrowing clown knife fish. I got wicked pissed off last night, as you know, on the phone. You heard me. And I'm steaming about it, dude.
Yeah. Should I get into it now or after?
No, we'll save it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the clock says I got to shut up. Okay.
Hey, real quick on Zaremba, guys.
Yeah.
I noticed he didn't really want to talk about his fail too much. He just had a client in front of him, but we should have bust his butt on his fail, and he kind of went easy on him, man.
Look, man, what happened was the motor fell off, and he wouldn't admit it. So he goes,
I think that in
the motor got wet, man. But we know what happened, dude.
Twice.
It fell off the damn back of the canoe. Yeah, thank you.
How does that happen?
Zaremba, we know the motor fell off, dude. If you're listening, man, okay, you lost the damn thing, bro. Bottom line, pal.
Man.
All right? Twice. 725, 940 wins Miami Sports.
You're listening to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I know everybody said.
From the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer Weather Center.
Mostly cloudy skies for our Saturday with a high of 75, and tonight it gets chilly, low of 62. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow with a high of 76. Be part of reaching our goal of 20,000 meals for South Florida's homeless and hungry. Donate now this Easter Passover weekend, and your gift will be matched. Call 305-572-2000. That's 305-572-2000. Or go to caringplace.org/radio.
This report is sponsored by America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses.
Don't overpay for glasses. Get 2 pairs and a free exam for just $69.95. The exam alone is worth $50. That's not just a better deal. It's America's Best. Book your exam online today.
In certain states, eye exams provided by independent optometrists or ophthalmologists. See store for details.
You have two missions in life. Go fast and catch fish. The 3.0-liter 150-horsepower Mercury Pro XS will take care of going fast so you can take care of catching fish. On freshwater or salt, 150 Pro XS is tuned to power mid-size boats to the limit. Whole shot and top speed are incredible thanks to the lowest weight, highest displacement in the category and transient spark technology that optimizes spark timing. Talk with your Mercury dealer today about the Mercury 150 horsepower Pro XS.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
If you're looking to breathe new life into your boat, new motors will open up a whole new world. Nautical Ventures has several repowering options to fit your needs and budget. They carry the top brands including Mercury, Yamaha, Tohatsu, and a wide range of horsepower to give you all the speed you could need. Plus, they offer repower finance programs with affordable, low monthly payments. Contact Nautical Ventures today and talk to their pros about repower options. Call 954-926-5250 or go to nauticalventures.com. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for power.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great race, we gave this game day jam surprisingly.
You guys got time to say hello to your Facebook friends and family, Eric and Joe?
Not on mine. Not on mine. You. Jason Gabriel, Sean Rolls, Al Fernandez, what's up, brother? What's happening? If you guys are enjoying the fishing fails segment, I hope you guys do. Let us know if you like what's going on with this thing, and I guess you guys had a few of your own, I'm sure. I know I almost backed my entire truck into the water one time with my sons. And
man.
I went down that slippery ass hole over ramp, man. I couldn't stop it. It was crazy.
I've seen a lot of people doing that, especially at the 79th Street too.
Yeah. That's a trailering at a slippery ramp is a really easy fail, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
big time. I slipped on algae, fell right on my ass. Bang.
Welcome back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine and brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs. Be a part of the show. Call 866-801-0940. Time to fish or cut bait with local fishing legend Eric Brandon and extreme angler Joe Hector.
Come on down to my boat, baby. Come on down, we'll sail away. Fish all day, sleep all night.
On the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
There's one of mine now, man. A little countrified.
I like it.
Dang.
His name is Eric. He's on the show.
I think I'm here, man. Good morning to you, folks. Welcome to the show. Fun show it's been this morning, man. Fishing fails has been fun. Everybody's had a story about something going wrong.
Yeah.
We're all human, man. We all get stabbed and banged up and eyeball punched and everything else. Or
happens to all of us.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I hope Jennifer Gray Warren never had a fishing fail. She's too beautiful to get damaged. Okay?
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, please.
No. Especially not the eyeball thing.
No,
right.
Or a hook in the hand, nothing. Let Jen be mommy, okay? Jennifer, good morning to you.
Hi, Jen.
Good morning, guys.
Well, we got a gray-looking, ugly, fugly day here, Jen. Sorry about that. Not looking good.
It's a nice sleep day.
Frank, this weekend, I don't think you're going to get out on the water at all.
No, my son Matthew was supposed to fish today, but when the captain told him it would be 8 to 11 foot swells, he said, "Yeah, Pop, I think I won't be going, Jen." So offshore should be bad. I mean, you have the official forecast, obviously.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad. Partly sunny, high near 74, northeast winds around 20 knots with gusts to 25. Seas 4 to 6 feet, occasional 8 feet. That's along the coast.
Wow.
Near the Gulf Stream is going to be 7 to 9 feet with occasional 11. Intercoastal waters choppy in exposed areas. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high near 72. East-northeast winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts around 25. Seas 2 to 4 feet with occasional 5 along the coast. 4 to 6 with occasional 8 near the Gulf Stream. Intercoastal waters choppy in exposed areas. Even down in the Keys, it's going to be awful. I've never seen it this bad. Isolated showers after 9 a.m. Partly sunny, high near 74. Northeast to east winds 20 to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Nearshore waters very rough. Tomorrow, slight chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high near 76. Northeast to east winds 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Nearshore waters rough. And then at Florida Bay, northeast winds 20 to 25 knots. Bay waters very rough. And tomorrow, northeast to east winds near 20, decreasing throughout the day. Bay waters rough, becoming choppy in the afternoon. So it looks awful. It's going to get better by Monday and Tuesday, but, you know, a lot of people head back to work at that point. So,
man,
no bueno.
What really scared me the most out of the report, Jen, was all the wind and the hair damage that could be done to me. You know what I mean?
Well, that's true. That's true. I want to wear a ball cap.
You got to wear a hat like me every day.
Take that damn hat off.
No.
That big spread you got.
No way. I got a fro.
Hey, Jen, real quick, have you ever had a fishing fail during your time of fishing? Because you fished a lot. You're a very accomplished angler. Anything ever happened to you, like a hook in the foot or a hook in the hand or anything weird happened to you?
I never got a hook, but the very first time I went out to fish backcountry, you know, you're in the small boats out there. I was always used to bass boats that are very stable, you know, and you walk from one side to the other, and I wasn't used to the boats being not like that.
Right.
And so the captain walks to the front of the boat to get something, and I'm standing on the edge of the boat, and I just fall straight into the water.
Man.
We weren't even out there for 5 minutes.
That's. I'm not sure it's a fail or more of an embarrassing moment, Jen. What would you call that? I'm not sure.
I think it was both. I think it was definitely a fail. But I learned my lesson after that some of the skiffs are a little bit more wobbly than bass boats.
We're glad you were never, poked by a hook, because we've all done that, and it's not a very fun thing to have happen. Your bouncer story earlier this morning, that was pretty.
Bouncer story was, rough, it was an explosion of just things. I don't even know. It was just he hooked his arm, his elbow, and then he fell in the bathroom or whatever.
And he clogged his sewage system.
He clogged the system. His wife had to unclog it.
He had a bad day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Danny Ramos, what did he do to his eyeball? He gaffed it, right?
He gaffed it. I can't believe he gaffed his eye and saved the eye, man.
That is truly unbelievable.
Eye,
It like came out in his hand, and he was holding it. He had to put it back in.
He didn't say that, man. He didn't say that, Pat.
What?
God, man.
You know how these stories go? They grow.
You added to it, man. It came out of his hand.
No, it came out of his eye.
Into his hand.
Into his hand.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever, Joe.
And then he ate it.
I didn't realize you embellish as much as you do. But anyway, Jen. Let's, on top of that big news, have a great breakfast, okay, please?
Yes.
Okay. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I may hold off on that for a while.
All right, kiddo. Hey, have a great weekend with the kids up there in Georgia. We love you, Jen. Thanks so much for a fabulous, kind of a rank forecast, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, Eric and Joe, I hate to remind you of something, but y'all screwed up.
What?
Y'all didn't give away the Starbright.
No, we're doing it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we do it at 7:15.
I'm trying to coordinate with this. Oh, we got our buddy, first of all. We'll do your bud, then we'll do the bucket.
Okay? We got him?
Johnny's ready.
Awesome.
Bring him in, man.
Okay.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Johnny, how's it going, brother?
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing. We always have a fun show,
living
Johnny,
the dream,
despite
right?
the fact it's a rank-looking day. We've been talking about fishing fails, getting stabbed with hooks and knives, and whatever else. Been a fun show, and I don't know you very much, but Joe's told me some of your background. You sound like a very accomplished guy.
Yeah. Give us your background, Johnny.
So I grew up in South Florida. I've always been a fisherman. I mean, got my first boat when I was 8 years old. Got my captain's license at 19. Started running yachts. And eventually transferred from running 100+ foot motor yachts for private people into being a full-time guide. And, that was really my calling in life, and I love it.
Nice, my friend.
You got an established YouTube channel, Instagram. I mean, you're really starting to blow up on social media as well.
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, social media is, even though I'm a part of considered the younger generation, quote, but I really was never into all of that. I'm slowly but surely learning that social media is definitely the future for being successful in any business.
Yes,
we know that. We know that, dude.
We know that, right?
We know that. That's why we're on Facebook, dude. Yeah.
So Johnny, we were talking, and these guys came from, I believe it was Texas, bow hunters, and they literally slaughtered, I would say, hundreds of clown knife fish.
Man, dude, I saw the photo.
And not just in one day. They were here for multiple days.
I saw the photo you sent me, and it just broke my heart, bro.
Yeah, they posted a photo that had a whole bunch of, which we're not going to show, but it hundreds of dead clowns. So, what is your stance on basically like what's happening here? And my worry is the future, because they were saying in their posts that they're coming back, and they're not just coming back, but they're going to make this a thing and spread the word there for these bow hunters to come and slaughter our game fish.
Johnny, talk about that, buddy. Let's hear your point.
So, I mean, I woke up to seeing that one morning, and basically I didn't really understand what all had gone down. It was kind of how I had felt, I'm not going to say it. But anyway, I woke up, I saw what happened, and, I didn't really know the proper way to react. So we shared it a little bit and got some feedback from some other people, and they were all in agreement that, even though the clown knife fish are invasive, they're not harmful to the environment. And I've spoken to several FWC biologists. I see them every Wednesday on Lake Ida. They've told me several times over that, the clown knife fish just kind of coexist. And the argument behind the native fish, or the people that are trying to stand up for the native fish, is that the clown knife eat the native fry, the bluegill fry, the bass fry, and whatnot. And that's not very true. Maybe like 1% of their diet is bass fry or anything like that. Like, it's not something that they eat unless it's by mistake. Largemouth bass eat bass fry, and so do the peacock bass.
Right.
Peacock bass eat the bass fry.
I was just going to say that.
So, this whole argument about people trying to defend the largemouth population, it's almost kind of absurd in the sense that it's just not accurate information. I've heard it firsthand from, the head biologist from FWC. I'm not going to mention his name this morning, but, I've spoken to 3 or 4 of their guys, and they all are in agreement. They just kind of coexist. And it's good for the state of Florida. I mean, I have people that fly from all over the country, Canada, all over the place to come and catch these fish in South Florida. And if they're not around, it takes away money from the state. It takes away money from myself.
Sure.
Everyone.
And they're slow-growing fish. So if these guys are going to come back, it's going to be tough. I actually started a petition to kind of certify the clown knife as a game fish and put a reasonable bag limit on them. So I'll share that with you guys later. Basically what I'm just trying to do is so somebody cannot come into South Florida and, kill 100 or 200 fish or even 60 fish in one night. Just something that's reasonable considering how slow growing these fish are and, how valuable they are to the state. That's what we're trying to accomplish right now.
Well, Joe,
there needs to be a bag limit on
I agree, but also know that Rodney Barretto, the FWC commissioner, is a very good dear friend of mine. He and I are going to talk.
Good. Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit, okay? So,
I think that's great.
I'm on that. I did sign a petition you sent me last night, so I'm on board with that thing.
I think that was yours, Johnny, right? The one that's going around?
Yep.
There's 2 going around.
Gotcha.
Mine actually has my picture on it, and another one I'm not familiar with who started it or anything, but I mean it's all for the same cause. So if you can share or sign it, and I've been trying to get in contact with FWC's like the top tier invasive biologists and I've also been trying to get in touch with the mayor of Boynton Beach. And eventually, I mean, depending on how that works, these guys want to have a tournament for this April 9th. And
that's me.
They're talking about bringing...
That's you, Joe.
We're talking about in a week. They want to bring like 20-something boats from Texas and just basically kill off as many of these guys as possible.
All right, we'll stop that from happening, man. We're on it.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, that's going to affect my tournament, Johnny. I mean, you're one of the judge boats in my tournament coming up next week. And, I mean, we have a Cloud Knife Fish division, a catch and release division that we set up kind of like my sailfish tournaments.
Sure.
But, I mean, this is something that needs to be, I think, dealt with pretty quickly, Johnny. You made a point. If they're going to come what did you say, next week when my tournament's going on?
April 9th.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll talk about this more, Joe. We're running short on the clock here, Joe. But listen, I want to thank Johnny for bringing this up. Being so caring about this, because it's, to me, a very serious situation.
Course.
You can't
Needs to be talked about.
There's no laughter involved in this thing. This is serious stuff to me. So, Johnny, great job, my friend. Keep it up.
You want to ask him about his
Thank you, guys.
quick injury?
We got about 1 minute left. If you want to do a fish fail, Johnny,
what's your biggest fish fail, real quick?
Joe, as you know, I'm a pretty skinny guy, and I had a canoe back in high school, and I decided to bring one of my not as skinny as myself's friends fishing, and we were out in the middle of a lake, and we flipped my canoe over.
Okay, that's a fail.
Did you lose everything?
Back to shore, lost rods, cameras, tackle bag. Oh, man.
That's a fail, man.
That's a fail, brother.
A great fail, dude.
We've all failed, though.
Yeah, we have, man. But
that's right. I'll let you guys go, Joe. Thank you guys for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
You're a very well-spoken dude, a very passionate man, and I'm a pleasure to meet you on the air here, man.
Johnny, I'll see you Thursday night at the kickoff party, right?
Yep, sounds good, Joe. I'll see you there.
All right, bro. See you, bud.
You know what? It's a very serious topic, and we don't like getting serious on the show, but sometimes you really have to take a break and get on point, man.
That's very important.
These boat guys are pissing me off, and there's got to be a way to stop this, and we're going to continue on pushing for that, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, I promise you that.
And it's not just about the bow guys in general. It's just whoever these guys are that are coming and doing this, no matter how they're doing it.
Right,
I don't care if they're throwing rocks.
Right.
It just needs to be dealt with because it's the future that worries me, not the now.
Yeah.
What they're going to do if they do this every month.
We'll keep it hot, keep it topical. All right. Take a little break. Do our big wrap up coming up next. 7:43, 940 wins Miami Sports.
I'm George Poveromo, and I've made washing and detailing my boat an art. I'll avoid dish soap, which quickly strips away protective wax coating and even begins eating into the gel coat. For me, it's Starbright Boat Washes exclusively. They're specifically formulated to keep boat surfaces impeccably clean and protected without stripping wax finishes. Available in pine, citrus, and blueberry scents. Go to Starbright.com to find a retailer near you. Starbright. Clean and protect.
One time he forgot to fuel up the boat. And it wouldn't be the first time he left his tackle box behind. On one trip he even headed out without his lucky hat. And seems he almost always forgets to wear his sunscreen. But he never forgets to wear the one thing that could save his life. Life jackets save lives. Wear it, Florida.
Visit myfwc.com for more information.
Calling all captains, mates, and landlubbers. Shenanigans Sports Pub and Shenanigans Eastside Pub is open for business. Get out of quarantine and get into our award-winning burgers, voted #1 by Travel Pulse. Treat yourself to the best chicken wings in Florida, as voted by MSN.com. Our seafood is so fresh, you'll think it just came off the boat, because it did. And our prime rib sandwich, it'll stick to your ribs. All served up by the weekly Fisherman Chef du Jour. We offer great craft cocktails, microbrew beers, $3 pints of Bud Light, and the only Corona you'll find here comes in an ice-cold brew. Don't want to eat in? Call ahead and use our convenient drive-thru for speedy takeout service. So get yourself out of quarantine and get yourself into Shenanigans. Shenanigans Eastside on US 1 in Dania, or Shenanigans Sports Pub at Sheridan and Park in Hollywood. Shenanigans, your pub for good grub.
As a dentist, I know what my patients are saying during times when they really can't speak. She says her gums are irritated.
All right. Gentlemen, you got a little time here to say hello to your Facebook friends and family. And when we come back, guys, you got to give away that bucket, man. You didn't give away what's going on here, man.
Oh, because I am saving. I have a number that I've been building up for.
Starbright Solutions bucket.
Healthy gums, healthy mouth.
We'll stop slacking here.
I know.
All right, so let's see. Boy, Kathleen's really shared with us big time, man.
50 years ago.
Let's see. Al Fernandez is hanging with us this morning. Jason Gabriel, howdy doody.
To scrape up about $10,000 and open
Howard Kirk,
called the House of Gems.
known in relation to Captain Kirk, I might add.
Beat me up.
Yeah, we got a little off track with the bucket, man, but it's coming up next. All right,
you got to give that away, man.
So, Joe, you can't take a half hour to come up with a number, dude. Do it like in less than 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Last weekend, dude, you dragged this thing out like a soap opera.
No way.
It's yeah, maybe.
You look like you're taking a poop.
I thought you were. You're constipated or something going on with that deal. But anyway, we'll get out there quick, man. We'll be good. We'll be good. Oh, boy. All right, good show, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
An incredible on-the-water performance. Sailfish boats feature the legendary
Nick Brett Triolo, good morning, brother. What's up?
And a list of standard features that make sailfish.
David Hansen. Hey, dude. What's up, bro? What's up, man?
Comfortable seating, roomy heads, plenty of storage, solid construction, and incredible performance make sailfish boats a must-see.
What's your game plan later on today? You got family and stuff to do?
Yeah, I mean, we got Easter coming up. So, tomorrow. With Mia, we're really excited. We're going to, we're just going to make it really awesome for her. I think my mother-in-law is getting real bunnies.
Oh, neat, man.
Isn't that cool?
That's very
and then
cool, yeah.
we're going to put the bunnies, like, around. We're going to bring it outside, and have the bunnies, like, in the basket.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be cool.
That'd be great, man. It'll make her day.
Oh, yeah. She loves, like, animals and stuff. So.
And she's like, what, a year and a half old now?
Yeah.
Isn't
that crazy?
It just gets better from here, man. It just gets better, Joe. It just gets better, buddy, I tell you.
She's growing so fast. It's just like scary.
You'll be on daddy dating watch by the time she's 16.
Oh my gosh, man!
I feel sorry for any suitor trying to date your daughter. Get past Daddy Joe, gonna be a real bad show.
Oh yeah,
mofo.
Oh yeah. I'm worried about it now.
Oh, I know you are, but trust me, the guy better be cutting the mustard there, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, your son has to deal with that coming soon, right?
He does. With my daughter, Emily, she just turned 13. She's at that age now.
She's 13?
13, and she's got a boyfriend.
What?
Nah, we're not going into it. No, we're not going into it.
The Marlins and Gators play here. 940 wins.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show, powered by Mercury Marine.
Gonna catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, stay here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Brought to you by Gus Machado Ford, where you can find the truck for your boating needs.
You're just the guy I want to see.
Glad you're here. Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
A gracious hello.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
come on, pull yourself together.
It's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Okay, do some Stones here, man. Gonna miss her. No. All right, Joe.
What's the matter with you, boy?
What's the matter with me, boys? We didn't give away a damn bucket, boy.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, so Stephen J. Gray, thanks for bringing it up. We forgot the damn bucket.
Yeah, you guys got to give away the bucket. And one thing for Joe from Rodney Dangerfield.
Let's go while we're young.
This Starbright bucket is phenomenal, dude. It's just got a lot of great things, and the winners have always been happy as hell to win these things.
Awesome.
Give me a number, brother, right now.
8.
Bang! Last week it took you like a half hour, man. You got this one out like now. Thank you, Joe.
You cannot be a previous winner.
Thank you very much. 866-801-0940. 866-801-0940. Call now. Win the bucket. We'll put you on the air once Eric back at the studio tells me you're on the phone. We'll put you on whatever.
Yeah, let us know, Eric, when you got that winner.
But meantime, it's time to wrap the show up with a big promotion about your big deal next weekend. I can't wait for this thing. It finally got here, man.
You gonna come?
I'm coming over.
Awesome.
Damn straight.
We have the Exotic Bass Roundup.
Yep.
And that is taking place next weekend, Saturday, April 10th. And we're really excited, man. Our kickoff party is actually Thursday night.
Right.
And that's going to be at Duffy's in Delray Beach.
That's April 8th.
And that's April 8th, correct. And that's from 5 to 8. We have a huge raffle to benefit the Broward Children's Center.
Great cause.
Great cause. And as to the tournament, yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. We got Clown Knife Fish, the $500 Clown Knife Fish division, sponsored by Nautical.
Yep.
We have $2,000 first place.
Money.
That's also sponsored by Nautical. And that's for heaviest peacock bass.
Sweet.
We have a huge holding tank because it's catch and release.
Yeah.
But the way we're setting up this tournament is kind of like the Bassmaster Classic,
Right.
where we're going to hold all the fish that are in that place in this tank so they can hold up the fish for the pictures and make a show out of it. And
how about this all-wood trophy thing you got going on?
Oh, we got this
that hand-carved thing.
Yes.
Man. Unbelievable, Joe.
We have a beautiful peacock bass mount trophy.
Facebook stream.
Yeah, you could watch it right now.
Yeah.
And it actually has a piece of real driftwood in the back. So this thing was custom made just for this tournament.
Outstanding.
Just some great stuff. We even have for the winner of the Clown Knife Fish division, we have a custom made Clown Knife Fish mount trophy as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So lots of money, lots of prizes, and all around just a good time. It's going to be great.
Hang on 1 second. We have to acknowledge your number 8 guy. We got Zach who won the bucket.
Zach,
what's up, man?
Morning.
How you doing, brother?
Adequate.
You're doing better now.
Adequate.
It's fairly moderate.
Yeah.
All right, quick question, man. Do you have a boat?
Just got one.
What'd you get?
Mako 171.
Nice.
Well, I can't think of a better way, Joe, to break a brand new boat in than to give it a great wash and wax with Starbright.
I agree.
It'll look great forever, man. Zach, right?
Yep. It's your new toy.
That's great.
Awesome, Zach.
There you go.
You a fishing kind of guy? What do you catch? What do you like to catch?
I fish off the kayak mostly.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I do offshore fishing.
All right. Terrific. Well, before you go, Zach, make sure that my man Eric back in the studio has your phone number because I can reach you later on and say to pick up your bucket. Great stuff from Starbright. Congrats on your brand new boat. And by the way, thanks for being a listener to the show. We appreciate it very much, man.
Zach, real quick, what kind of kayak you got?
Oh, I did your tournament, man. I won the tournament last year.
Zach! That's Zach.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Is this like an inside thing here, man, or what?
It was an inside job. No. No, Zach, that's it's great to hear from you, bud. You doing the Summer Slam?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Awesome, man.
Outstanding, man. Way to go. I'm glad he won.
Yeah, me too, man.
Way to go, Zach. Have a great weekend, man. Enjoy your stuff.
I'm glad I won, too.
Yeah, thanks for listening, brother.
Yeah.
I'll get your bucket over to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, dude. Now, how cool is that?
That's cool.
We've had actually 2 winners on the show that have been on your side of the fence. They've been kayak guys.
Right.
I'm not sure. Now, again, folks, it's not a rigged contest. It's basically open phone.
Yeah.
They just happen to be the luckiest guy.
Yeah, man.
So,
I mean, it just shows you, and I love this, the community of not just boaters, but kayakers, all around fishermen, tuning in to watch the show, and that's all we ask. You know?
That's why you and I are doing a show together, because you're bringing
great.
the element of a younger audience, which you like having around.
Oh,
Penny! Oh my God, Penny's here.
Penny,
take her care, baby. Don't bite my digit off. Thank you. That'd be my fail today. Okay. So, anyway, we mentioned the tournament coming up next Saturday at Lake Ida.
Yes, Lake Ida Park. And the tournament, if you want to be there for the shoot-off and check that out, you'll see a whole line of these kayakers.
Yeah.
I get on the microphone. We do the shoot-off. They all go out at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's going to be around 8:30. So show up at like 8, 7:30 and check it out.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Our good friend Joe Johnson, by the way, will be filling in for your chair next weekend. Joe's a radio guy from my Magic Days. He's a really creative genius.
Awesome.
It's going to be called Fishing with Your Average Joe, which makes perfect sense. Okay. You'll be doing call-ins remotely from the tournament as well.
Right. I'll be giving you guys up-to-date information. Correct. They're going to call me, so I'll still be involved in the show.
Very active.
And so it'll be great.
So anyway, Joe, thanks for a great show as always, man. Congrats on having a full-time chair there, brother.
I really appreciate this opportunity. I thank Steve, Eric, Roger, everyone involved, and thanks for believing in me. I mean, it's a humbling thing, and and also listen, I love Steve, and I'm glad that he's still involved with the show as well.
He definitely is, yeah. Back at the studio, Eric, thanks for filling in for Ricardo. Stephen J. Gray.
Yes, sir.
You're a genius. We love you, man.
I love you as well.
Crazy-ass man. We love you, too, okay?
There's lots of love going on here. I like it.
Love, baby.
Right.
Jeff DeForest, Paul Polyman, Dave Gurgles Gurgly with the Hialeah Park Trivia Challenge coming up next. Have a great weekend, folks. Thanks for being on the Facebook stream. Share, if you would. Share, if you care.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter,
great
guys.
Day. People here on 940 Wins Miami Sports.
Bye-bye.
940 Wins.
All right, thank you, Eric, for your work.
The nation's used car destination.
You guys, we'll say goodbye to our Facebook friends and family. We'll see you guys next week right here.
Thank you, guys. We all love you on Facebook and radio. Thank you so much, man. Wow.